Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and as you can probably tell, I've broken the rules of the series a little bit, just enough so I could do some proper sorting and get things in their correct places before we started this episode. So as you can tell, we got food up here, we got magic stuff over here, we got tools, armor, things of that nature over here, and everything else in here, including food apparently. Did not mean to have food in here. That was not an intention. Also, that should be with me. That should come with me. And we need to make more magic mana flasks as well before we go. So let's just go ahead and make as many as we can. You might remember we found a bunch of bottles of water. Well, I drank all the water. And now we're going to use the bottles to create a whole bunch of mana flasks. And I don't know if there was a benefit to holding on to more, but we didn't. So here we go. Let's go ahead and throw down. Actually, I don't even think we need our backpack just yet. We can just carry what we need with us in our inventory for this adventure. So we'll keep the backpack up there. And what are we going to bring with us? Some bread. Maybe not all the cooked pork chop, but maybe quite a bit of it. There we go. And maybe some fruit as well. You know, keep a nice varied diet. I haven't tried hitting N for nutrition, which is good because nothing happens when I do it. We got our shield. We got some pretty decent armor. I guess we could take a look in here and see if there's anything better. Fire protection went on head. Protection 2 went on head. +2 armor versus +2 armor. I guess we'll keep what we got on then. That's a cool shovel. We'll take that. I can't help but notice there's not an axe in here, and that's fine. I don't really have an axe to grind. We're going to bring the saddle on the off chance we happen to find a horse. And I'm certainly hoping we do find a horse, because that would be swell. We got 12 XP. Or not 12 XP. We got 12 levels. We'll add those to here. And as I'm cycling through, random crits. Damage for... Okay, it randomly doubles damage output for direct attacks. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's really something we want to invest ourselves in. We could invest in any of these at a later date, so we'll leave the book there. I don't know why I've got shears on my person, so I'm not gonna bring those with me. I'm gonna leave those up here. What we don't have is a pickaxe, so I guess I should build one of those. Maybe add a diamond, because I do have some diamonds. And I don't know, that might be a bit of a waste, but I'd like to have a diamond pickaxe while I'm out on adventure in case I find something I really want to collect and bring with me. And that seems more useful than this. And then we might as well also build a diamond axe. And, you know, I'm sure we'll find some more diamonds or some better tools on our journey. We need to stop along the way and collect some materials that we're lacking here in the base. Things like, just off the top of my head, we don't have any, like, wood. Like, wood. We don't have any coal. So there's a bunch of food up here I couldn't cook up, because we don't have the food for it. Like, I've got some raw pork chops left. Got a ton of fish. Now, we could, if we wanted to, I didn't mean to open that up. I almost thought we were going to have another crash there. We could stay here inside of the house up there and potentially, or not stay, well, you know, dig through the houses for a bit. You know, just do some general exploration and see what we find. See, you hear sound effects like that, and you're convinced you're about to be assaulted by something in this game. Because this game is full of things that will assault you. But no, it's all safe. We're all good. We could just explore and see what else lies around the house here, or around the city here. But I want to adventure around, see if we can find some sort of, like, hidden underground fortresses or the like. I was sort of thinking this would be more like Hack/Mine, where you have these monolithic towers around every corner. And you can go up and you can attack said monolithic towers and then fight your way to the top and fight a cycloptic golem. And, you know, from that space, get a bunch of rewards and rings of power and whatnot. So far, it hasn't been like that. Now, the couple of dungeon-esque areas we've gone to have been rewarding. So I don't want to make it sound like, you know, they're not at all, because they are. But I'm just throwing out there that it's not been what I thought it would be. I thought it would be more Hack/Mine, and it's actually less. Something over there just caught my eye, though. So, oh, dear, these again. Cannot escape these. Cannot escape them. Wherever I go, they are there. I think if we put a door on top of those, it'll open up like a portal to another dimension. A portal, perhaps, into the unknown? Sorry, Secret Siren, but I'm blocking out your call. I've had my adventure. Actually, I do need something new. And I'm not afraid of what'll happen if I follow you into the unknown, which is why we are abandoning the town. We can get back to it. We've got a map. This map isn't quite as useful. Well, it's okay. Oh, yeah, it's got everything on it. Yeah, look, there's our little starting island. Well, actually, there's our little starting island, that little hub. And then we swam over here. Little did we know the dangers that awaited us in the ocean, am I right, gang? Stopped at a couple of islands along the way before we got here to where the princess is. She's safe inside of here. And now we're in this general area. And we're going to poke around and see what we find. You know what we should have checked before we left? Whether or not the dragon is still freaking out over there, just glitching into the earth. I guess we'll push northward, because that seems to be our direction. Into this funky-looking forest. Maybe the funky-looking forest holds the clue to our next big adventure. I kind of feel like maybe there's something more going on in all of this. Maybe I'm more than a criminal, because I've taken to magic so quickly and easily. I feel like maybe there's magic in my blood. Taking that sugar cane with me. And perhaps if we continue on this adventure, I'll find a wizard or something who can train me up. And maybe I'll find out like Merlin was my dad or something like that. Here's a wizard's tower. That or we're going to find another princess. It's another a thirsty princess up at the top of the tower. Let down your hair. Or actually don't. Keep it up there. I don't want to see it. Is this just another town? There's another building over there. I thought I saw something that way, but I might have just been seeing the side of a mountain. This looks like Rapunzel's tower, which makes me feel like what we're going to find in here is not Rapunzel, but actually some sort of horrible monster. Oh, hi. It's a pyromancer. We can trade with the pyromancer! He's a good guy! Oh my gosh, do you have any other trades? Okay, a tome of the Arcana. An apprentice pyromancer's wand? Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, we could get one of those. I kind of want to get one of those. I don't know if I'm at that level yet, though. I was sort of hoping he would have a spell of figure out what your spell books do. You know what I mean? Like a scroll of figuring out what your spell books do. He doesn't. He does have, I mean, this is pretty good. 5 magic crystals. We don't have any of those anymore, but I've collected plenty of flowers. And then some gold, which, I mean, that's not hard to find. We found plenty of that in previous episodes. You just got to dig a little bit. An apprentice plus 30% fire potency. We don't have anything that casts fire. I'm going to remember you, though, dear wizard. You don't know who my dad is, do you? Okay, he doesn't know who my dad is. That's fine. I didn't expect him to. That's a cool find. Can we mark that on our map? Hold on. If we hit J and we zoom in here, can we, like, we can click on it. How do you add a waypoint? Here we go. New waypoint. Pyro Wizard. And that's not an appropriate color at all. Give me something in the orange range. Something right in there. Yeah, boy. Save. Okay, cool. And then when we close this, it kind of marked it on the map. It's real tiny, but okay, it leaves a beacon into the sky. We should have left a mark back at the other village as well. Let's go see what's going on over here, though. This village, this might be another village full of people who are ready to praise me for that time I defeated the dragon that was harassing the nearby area. Like, that dragon could have just as easily come over here and gotten this abandoned house covered in vines. I'm going to guess whoever used to live here no longer lives here. Do you think the wizard killed them? Like the wizard we just made friends with ate their faces? Oh, yeah, this place has been abandoned for a long time. A long time. Which is a darn shame. Because it's in such a nice area. This feels like a world that's cursed. Why is the princess here in the first place? I keep coming back to her. I gotta know. I gotta know what's going on. A dispenser with gold nuggies and string. Yeah, it seems like there used to be some kind of an empire here. Oh, maybe they used to farm pigs. Maybe they are cattle pigs. Pigs aren't cattle, but you see what I'm trying to get at. Like if you raise cattle, you're a rancher. You're not a farmer. You a pig farmer? Pig rancher? What do you? If you raise pigs, what are you? A farmer doesn't sound right. I mean, I guess old farmer. Higa Jiga Bingaloid. I was trying to think of like an old English name, and Higa Jiga Bingaloid was what came to mind. You know how the English used to have weird names before they went to totally normal ones. Hingle Dingle Jingle Boy used to farm pigs. Old MacDonald was what I was initially thinking of, but his name wasn't coming to mind, so I made something worse up. Old MacDonald had a farm, and, you know, E-I-E-I-O, he had a couple of pigs, if I remember correctly. There was an oink oink here and an oink oink there. So I guess maybe they are pig farmers. Who can say? Maybe Old MacDonald isn't the best reference for that sort of thing, though. This place sounds creepy, and I don't want to be here any longer. I want to move back in that direction towards that biome. That biome was a bit better. We keep getting drawn to the west, though. Even as I say, you know, oh, we're going to go straight north from here, We keep ending up veering to the west, so I wonder if there's something in the west that's calling to me. Like my mother's voice inside of a cave full of ice, or my dead father Merlin, or Gandalf, or Dumbledore, or literally any other wizard. I would accept any of them. Voldemort could be my father, but of course Voldemort wouldn't have kids. No one would be stupid enough to write something like that. That would be completely asinine and ruin the entire character of Voldemort, because he doesn't want to die. He doesn't need to leave a legacy in case something happens to him, because he is so self-assured in his plan to stay alive forever. The idea that he would even have kids, I mean, you'd have to completely misunderstand the source material to write something that stupid, and expect Harry Potter fans to just accept it. You know, that's, I mean, no, I don't know why I'm bringing this up. It's not like anyone's that dumb and they'd ever do it. I'm saying that would be dumb and no one should ever do it. I'm going to keep pushing this direction. Part of me wishes we'd brought the TP. The TP is a bit inconvenient, though. Yeah, I saw that giant wing. I saw that. Trust me. The TP is inconvenient because you got to construct it every time you put it down. Now, the sleeping bag. We should have actually built a sleeping bag. That would have been useful right about now, because we could just throw that sucker down and have a good night's rest. It's literally just 3 wool. We don't even have iron. We didn't think to bring iron. We didn't think to bring shears. So we can't just make a Oh, this is dumb. Oh, mistakes were made. We're going to have to go back to town and do that. This, though, this guy looks a bit tougher than the other ones. Yeah, he looks really angry. He's not like the green one. He also looks like he's stuck. So... Oh? There we go. Did we hit him? There we go. We're hitting him. As long as he's stuck there, I think we can probably finish him off. If we can keep landing hits. Can we headshot him? No. His head is apparently not a thing you can hit. He flashes red when you do actually manage to land a hit, though, so that's useful. I'm worried that as darkness falls, more creatures will start to spawn and they'll join his cause. He seems like the kind of creature that would be able to convince everyone else in the area to join him. I'm also worried if we get too close, he'll bend at just the right angle to suddenly be free. It doesn't look like he's been in existence for very long, if you know what I mean. It doesn't look like he's done a whole lot of destruction. Apparently pigs like him, though. The pigs are hanging out with him down here. These dragons, they're not very intimidating, are they? And I can't quite get a good aim on them, though. Hold still. Hey, dragon friend. How are you today? You seem quite irritated, don't you? Yes, you're very upset about this. What's the benefit of killing him again? I get access to his gold hoard? What's to be gained there? I guess we can combine all the gold together. And then we'll get, like, enough gold to maybe go trade for that book that we wanted. He's definitely free now, though. He's no longer stuck there. Like, he's getting away from me. Oh, do you think he's going to start healing? Come back here, you. Can't allow that. He seems like he's still stuck in the level geometry. He's just stuck inside of there now, as opposed to these trees. I can't see his health anymore. I can tell we're damaging him, though. Come on, buddy. Is that it? Did he die? He's not moving anymore. I think we killed him. Nothing popped up on the screen congratulating me on it, but I think he's dead. He's not freaking out like the last one. Do we want to go explore his corpse? Kind of. Maybe this one will actually have, like, something on him. I feel like... What is that sound? Was that a fly? Is that what that was? He's got a big old hoard of gold, but it's... Oh, okay, the world... Do you think he's playing dead? I haven't even considered that as a possibility. Do you think he's waiting for us to get right up next to him and he's going to turn around and go like, boo, and then bite us or something? I don't know. He looks dead. Maybe it's like that sharp tooth, though. Oh, that's some fat stacks of XP. Hi, stage 3 dragon. He's all out of health. This one is also a fire dragon. We can't carve him up or anything. He's just here. His corpse will just litter the landscape for the rest of time. I was going to say in the Land Before Time 6. Oh, I guess this is the chest we get for killing him. Oh, quest completed. Manuscript. What? There was a quest? What was I supposed to do with the manuscript? Was that here? No, this was to make a diamond pickaxe. That's unrelated. Here we go. Ice and Fire. Manuscript. Okay, and then we want to use that for a bestiary, perhaps? Perhaps. And then eventually we can work our way to getting dragon scale helmets? Maybe? Hopefully his body doesn't decay before we can peel his head off and stick it on our own head. the ultimate sign of dominance, you know, to wear your enemy's head on your own. Okay, there's a shade there. Shades aren't really that scary. I don't know why I act like they are. Oh, look, some gold. How much gold did we need? I think we needed 15. So we're going to want to collect all of this gold, get all these nuggies, put the gold together. We're going to go get that pyromancer's wand, because that seems like a really fun time. Do you think that there's more chests around here? Is that how that works? Like, wherever the dragon's existing? Like, maybe we missed some chests over where we killed that last one? Seems reasonable. Food. Just noticed that we are quite hungry. Them don't sound like wolves. Them sound like coyotes. Trust me, I know what coyotes sound like. I live in the land of coyotes. I hear them quite frequently. So one would assume that I would know. Like, of all the people here, I would know what a coyote sounds like. Oh, sweet. Yeah, there's a bunch of chests around here. Oh, look down there. There's a ton more. Are these just spawning now in mass? These were not here before. Is this what happens as a dragon slowly decays? He leaves behind a bunch of chests of goodies? Is that how this works? So the ghost is fine. We can leave the ghost. It's the shade that I'm worried about, as well as the skeletal knight. Looks like we can take him down pretty easily. Oh, that was odd. That was an odd delay on that. Did y'all see that? The wand moved, but the spell did not come out. Okay. Let's hop down here. Maybe we'll have a conversation with the ghost. Maybe. Oh, Shrek me! Right into the mouth of it. Right into the heart of into the death of the flame of the bad guys. Into the maw. Into the maw. Into the maw. Okay. We're all good here. We're all good here. I was gonna say, do you think that these were people who were killed by the dragon? And we'll take your bones. I don't need... inventory's full of garbage again. It happens so often. What I do need, actually, is some more gold. That would be pretty good. Ghost, are we chill? I don't know what the ghosts... what's up with the ghosts in this game? None of them seem to really care what's going on. Maybe they don't know what's going on. Have you considered that one yet? It's a possibility. There's also some XP over here. It looks like something... Oh, this is... I killed this thing. That's right. All right. He dropped some more goodies. These nuggies are taking up a lot of space in my inventory, so I guess we should, I'm gonna take all these ingots. They might be useful. Crack this bad boy open. Let's see how many ingots we can make. Oh, okay, and we needed, what, 15? So we're not quite there yet. We're at 12. We're close. Oh, hi. I'm sorry, a Forsaken. Oh, that's not what I initially read when I saw that. I thought you were something else entirely. It's good to meet you. Kill or be killed. Advancement made, I guess. Yeah, that's the logic behind that. I don't want to be here anymore. This doesn't seem like a safe space to be in. I want to go find somewhere else to be. I don't want your sword. I don't want your sapling. I do want whatever was dropped over here. I see the shade. The shade sees me. I don't want to fight the shade. And I hope he doesn't want to fight me. He does, though. He definitely does. I just want to get the gold that I need and get out. So let's... Is there any more gold up there? There is some more gold in the trees. Still, though, I'm getting some Lion King 6... Or, I'm sorry, Land Before Time 6. Lion King 6 isn't out yet. Land Before Time 6, what is the name of that one? The Mystery, The Legend of Saurus Rock? Is that the one that's got John Wayne, but he's a dinosaur? Or I guess he's not John Wayne, is he? I guess he's supposed to be more like a Clint Eastwood. Lone dinosaur... Dinosaur! You guys know what I'm talking about. You've all seen all the Land Before Time movies like me, correct? One would hope. They're all classics. I love them. They get a little worse as they go along. I haven't seen the most recent one that came out, like 14 or whatever it was. I think it had characters from the TV show that I didn't watch. I watched an episode of the TV show. The problem with the TV show is they brought back Allie, and I'd been waiting a long time for Allie to come back. Because at the end of Land Before Time 4, Journey into the Mist, or whatever it was called, they were like, and Littlefoot would see Allie again someday. And I was like, sweet! Can't wait for that to happen. And then it happens, but they completely like botched her character. She's not the same character. Because Allie in Land Before Time 4, Journey Through the Mysterious Mist, or whatever it's called, was this sort of rambunctious, adventurous type, go-getter. She didn't follow the rules. She played by her own rules, if anything. And then in this one, she's got like a boyfriend who's like super possessive of her and controlling. And Littlefoot just kind of like was, I don't know. He was in like a weird situation in that one. I didn't care for it. No, leave me alone. Stop trying to get me. I don't want to fight you. I want to go back to the Pyro Wizard and trade him some goodies while I complain about the Land Before Time TV show for children who ruined a character's personality from the Land Before Time 4 movie for children. I was a child. I had expectations when I was a child of what the reunion would be like. First off, I expected them to be like, oh my gosh, I love you. I expected them to be like teenage dinosaurs. I mean, that sound means we're done for the day, but I'm on a bit of a rant here. So I expected them to fall in love, and I expected them to have a bit of a courtship, and then they would get married, and Sarah would admit that she always had feelings for Littlefoot, and Littlefoot would be like, oh my gosh, we're not even the same species. Would that even work? And she'd be like, baby, I don't care. And then there'd be like this real love triangle situation between Sarah, Littlefoot, and Allie. And then Petrie and Ducky would finally get together, you know. And then finally, are those mice? Our good friend Spike would be able to speak. Because remember, the reason Spike doesn't speak, I know some people are like, oh, is he a bit dim in the head? The whole thing just got real glitchy, by the way. Don't know what happened there. Everything got real slow. Oh, I would assume that's why. That would probably be the reason. Does that one look bigger than the other two to you? Because he looks bigger than the other two to me. He looks very large. Hi there, you. Just gonna pop you with a couple of magic spells here and hope for the best. He's not dim, Spike. He's not a dim guy. He's a clever lad. He's a baby, right? Like, he's the last one to hatch. But years have passed since then. Think of all the adventures that Littlefoot and friends have been on since that episode, that first movie that came out. Spike should be able to talk by now. The fact that he can't is an abomination. Are these guys showing up with more frequency? Do you think the reason we never had one on our island is simply because the island was too small to support one? Or is it because the difficulty has increased and now these things are just going to start popping up everywhere? Did we have a baby dragon in the first episode? Was that what that was? That lizard creature that I saw, was it a baby dragon? I don't know. Can these things expel flames onto me? Can they fight? Can they be dangerous? Can these things actually present a threat to me? Because I'm really not feeling like they can at this point in the game. Was that the sound effect of... Nope, it wasn't. I thought that was the sound effect of you've beaten them. They can't even fight back, it seems. They have a lot of noise. They make a lot of noise. I wish I had like some sort of a meter to indicate like how close to death they are. As I just stand here and shoot out. I guess if I get close enough to see, that's the point at which they attack me. And no one wants that. Oh yeah. I think he's starting to work out that I'm here. A bit too late, though. Again, he's just freaking out. Well, this one, unlike the red one, this one doesn't seem to have a bunch of treasures left behind. Maybe we should have left him here for a while. Maybe the longer he was here, like, the more treasure he would have left. Because it looks like he was destroying the earth as he made his way over. What the heck? This must have been what the slowdown was. This is clearly what happened. As he crawled his way out of the ground, maybe? Yeah, he doesn't have... There's no gold hoard. Why did we even bother? We should have just left this one alone. There was no benefit to fighting him. We used up half of a whole thing of mana. And at the end, what did we get for our efforts? Oh boy. This is the sort of thing I was looking for. We're going to go get our pyro wand and we're going to check this place out. Next time. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you and I'll see you later. Bye.